2 weeks ago, the Myanmar government declared a unilateral ceasefire against the Kachin Independence Army, or KIA, here in Kachin State, northern Myanmar. Yet within hours, the government had broken their own ceasefire, ambushing the KIA and firing heavy artillery on enemy posts, having surrounded the rebel capital, Liza. A new round of peace talks have just begun, but many here say it will be a long process towards reconciliation. The Kachin are the only ethnic group in Myanmar to have not signed a ceasefire with President Thein Sein's administration. And the battle that has raged across the state, which borders China, raises questions about the legitimacy of the reform process in Myanmar. KIA spokesman Lanan said the Myanmar government's peaceful rhetoric is in sharp contrast to events in Kachin State. For the civilians here, this conflict has taken a great toll. For the first time ever, the Burmese army launched artillery in central Liza, killing 3 people. Sotnam and her child were keeping warm by the fire at the time of the attack. More than 100,000 people have fled the fighting to date, with some 15,000 people languishing in camps on the outskirts of the city. Malnutrition among those displaced is widespread. After decades of fighting, many tell stories of torture and abuse. Saw Seng, who fled his village and now lives in Liza's largest IDP camp, Jayang, says he was press ganged by the Burmese army to carry supplies as they waged war against his people. With widespread accusations of atrocities, few here trust the government to adhere to any peace agreement. Both sides say they want a peaceful resolution to the conflict, but for many here on the ground that seems a far-off dream. On location in Kachin, this is Christopher Symes and Anthony Neal reporting for Global Post.